Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for us to continue another episode of Rewrite. So, let's continue the story, and thank you once again for some points that you made up in the comments. So, that's one thing that I also like about the accident, that during conversation I either forgot later or I actually didn't pick up. I don't remember exactly if I talked about this or it piqued my interest back in that episode, but I definitely forgot about this piece of information in the later episodes. So in that little flashback that Kotaro had when Kotaro was like saving his life, she said like she's going to pledge something, give an oath to someone that is like giving her something to help Kotaro or something like that. So yeah, she made like some kind of deal with someone in order to save Kotaro, it seems. And yeah, I think I forgot that in the later episodes as I've been recording. Somehow it just escaped my mind, but you reminded this to me, so thank you. And yeah, I think we will just go to the next episode and we'll see how the story will uncover, because we just met a dragon, so this is going to be crazy episode. Let's go. Yep, a green dragon appears just like that. You're right. I feel like crying. When you encounter an unbeatable boss as your first fight in the game, your character usually doesn't die, I guess. But in reality, losing always means the end. As such, I can move lightly. A shadow appears above me while I'm thinking of what to do. A being that makes no heat whatsoever according to my thermalscopia eyes. It prevents that it's no living being. It proves that it's no living being. An abomination that looks like a dragon when it extends its wings and tail. A monster reminiscent of tropical pitcher plants. I have no doubt that it's a green dragon I saw that night. Yep, the one that Shizuru and Lucia kicked. I mean, Shizuru kicked and Lucia threw a knife together with Shizuru at this. I miss our like main cast of the girls. Like, where the hell are everyone? I have questions for Shizuru and Lucia. Why did you betray us? Why did you run away? Like, I have like a lot of questions to everyone. Starting with Kotori, because of our flashbacks. It shrinks like a balloon, leaking air as it attaches itself to the tree trunk. Did it actually collide with a tree and die? You wish. Nah, it would be way too convenient. I've already seen it once. That's just how it moves. And, as if to prove me right, its absorption tube, its stinger, promptly lets out a sharp sound. It arches like a whip as it pierces through the air. Okay. It clips the tree right behind me. Okay, you managed to dodge. Or it missed. Holy shit, I only spaced out for a second. Yeah, do not space out for a second in this situation, Kotaro. I nearly died. I roll and blindly dash as far away from the monster as possible. The power of the whip is insane. It's like a bomb. My sides would have been splattered all over the forest if it actually hit me. I mean, it actually did hit you last time in the hand, so you can definitely block it like you did before. I mean, I know why you are freaking out, because yeah, there are reasons to freak out, but still, you can block it. You proved this before. I recall the bodies I saw. That explains everything. Oh. Oh. Huh. So was the circle to keep the dragon in them, not the spirit girl? Well, I said we just like let free something evil. Yeah, the dragon seems kinda evil. And on top of that, it possessed an instant kill stab attack. I cannot my guard down with it even for a second. I hide in a relatively safe looking shadow. a trunk of a tree that leans sideways. Though I still don't feel safe considering the strength of the tube's stabbing attack. I don't even have time to slit my wrist. I deploy my blade without it. It's quite uncooperative in a scenario like this. I have to seriously concentrate to even maintain its shape. Can't you, like, you know, this is emergency, you know? Like, I mean, yeah, sure, like, you can try and, like, do this, but you have a lot of sharp objects in the forest. Like, you can just, like, use, like, bark of the tree or something. If you really have to, you know? I think, like, having, like, some germs and, like, needing, like, medical attention afterwards is, like, less of the threat than being killed by the dragon, you know? I really hope it will form properly this time, so I have no time to even spare it a glance. Okay. Luckily, it seems like it's going well. Having a weapon in hand is a bit of a relief. Yeah, how are you going to use it though? Are you fast enough to actually slice the tube that is flying next, like, towards you? The green dragon is remaining in place with its baloney body shrunken. It looks weak. Oh. This is interesting. I will save anyway because this is a choice. But this is very interesting. We have only this one choice. I wonder if, like, my game choices previously made it that I have only this option, or that there can be a lot of other options. I won't be having Kotori Road anymore in the next playthrough. So I wonder, is this going to be a spoiler if you tell me? If, like, it would have other options if I do something else, basically? Maybe you can say tell me this actually in the comments. Like, it wouldn't be a spoiler, I think, if I won't know, like, what determines this. Just, like, tell me, like, if I do something different in the common road, would Kotori Road change in this place? Would it have more options? So I'll approach it and cut it to the pieces. Okay. Let's go. Offense is the best defense. Whoop. And my forehead is pierced by the stinger and I die. Wait, what? I just thought we literally got the bad end. And I will have to, like, load some save from before. What a troll. Oh my god. Does this game even have bad endings? I don't know, to be honest. I wonder if I will get, like, bad ending or something sooner or later. I mean, Little Busters had bad endings, right? No, it did. Or maybe it did. It had some endings. Yeah, it had bad endings. Yeah, so I think, like, Rewrites is going to have as well. But yeah, that just took me off guard. Like, what the hell? So that was all in his head. Okay. The hell am I even thinking? I almost killed myself there. It wasn't even a strategy, just a mad rush. I didn't know about the dragon's sniping skills. It targeted me with insane precision before, didn't it? Besides, I can't keep up with its attacks, even with my enhanced senses. Why did I research projectile weapons? To fight from distance, duh! You can't fight something like this without good reach. Right, forget about the appearances. It might look like a scarecrow throw together from straws and vines, but it's a deadly threat. It is. And I still don't see a dragon in this image. I only see it as a dragon because of the screenshot someone made from the anime and posted on Discord. There it was like from the side and it looked kinda like a dragon. I still don't see it on this picture though. If you image a normal dragon as the fighter jet, then the green dragon is more like the attack helicopter. It can float for the limited time by filling up its body with gas. In short, it has an elevation advantage and a long distance weapon. Its Stinger. It's a rogue. As far as I'm aware, no living animal has evolved to float like that. Yep, I think so, you're right. A monster doesn't like an animal on this planet. On top of that, it can use its vine-like wings to attach itself to trees. And once it grabs hold of the branch or trunk, it can pull itself over to it. As such, it can move in tricky patterns that aren't even possible for birds or insects. Also, why the ghost girl is not saving us? I mean, she saved us before, right? I mean, yeah, Shizuru and Lucia like kicked the dragonists and stuff, but that was ultimately the ghost girl that... Like, I don't remember exactly what happened, but she fended off the dragon somehow. So we were just like talking to her. Why is she not helping us right now? You know, if she wanted us to keep us safe, so why she's not acting instantly after the dragon appeared? Would thought like she would help us, but she's nowhere here. So where is she now? Is that a plot hole? Probably not, but I have concerns. And can launch its Stinger from any position. It doesn't make... if that doesn't make you think that retreat is the best option, you would probably get along well with the bodies familiar. The Green Dragon, despite what its shape might suggest, is incredibly flexible within the forest. It's an embodiment of one of the greatest fears of my life. I can shake away the fear even now that I'm somewhat experienced with Aurora. So the noise splits the air, or my senses flares up. I press the LR buttons of my heart, dodging to the side. Okay. Ugh. Fuck, that was right one. Jesus. The tree trunk. I've been hiding underneath. Ends up squared like a piece of tofu. I act on an idea I came up with the spur of the moment. I release my blade. And I forge a new Aurora in the shape of a ribbon. Oh! Interesting! Got an idea from the ghost girl, I guess, because she slapped you with the ribbon. I mean, you could just use it, like, he made a whip last time, so why not a, you know, a rope instead of a ribbon? I guess it's because he's like unconsciously thinking about ribbons because he just talked to the girl with ribbons. So he's like ribbon. Having like ribbon in his head instead of rope right now, but I guess like he's trying to catch a thing. I don't know. I throw my hand out in front of me as it forms. A mid-range attack, the ribbon stretched forward. It wraps around the Stinger tube and that pierced the trunk. Freeze! Activate the certification. Or hardens around the tube, tying it up. Alright, that should have sealed its means to attack. Okay. That's what I thought. But as an if you pull. The strength of the last 50 people. This isn't a fair contest. I can't hold my ground. You don't even have time to destroy my solidified Aurora. It seems like I ended up destroying myself instead of the enemy. Well, that's bad. I'm pulled towards the dragon and its Stinger. Power of the beast is insane. The tube finally slips out the Aurora bondage, shattering it to pieces. And I feel under attack incoming before I can jump away to safety. How can you jump away to safety? You are literally in the airborne. Maybe it's on the ground. Anyway. Well, we got hit, it seems. It sounds lighter than I anticipated. Definitely underwhelming for an attack that pierced both body and the tree trunk beside me. Jesus! That said, it's definitely still lethal. It happened so fast that my mind hasn't had time to process the pain. I only feel heat. The sensation of having an alien object inside my body. It feels like someone pierced me with a hot metal rod. Okay, Ghost Girl, it's time for you to actually help us. Just like last time, you clearly don't want to give us any harm, so help us already? No way. Where? Where did it even get me? I can't move my body at all. I trail my hand over my back. The long stinger expands from just above my hip. Oh. Are you kidding me? Is it like his kidney or something? I desperately attempt to calm my panicking mind. It's alright, having your side pierced doesn't mean you will die. Hopefully. Yeah, it's debatable, but yeah, I guess. I instantly form a single-bladed Aurora so I can cut the object currently piercing through me. But probably sensing my intent, the stinger instantly retracts. This thing is insane. It can predict what we want to do. It hurts more. It hurts more coming out. Yeah, like I remember, like Kotaro was saying, like last time when he had this in his hand, like it had like little hooks or something, so it won't be easy to retract or something. So yeah, like taking it out is like going to be extremely painful. Now I can move again. I have to run. Oh, finally, you're going to save us? You show up now? Took you a while. Still the same, like, expressionless face, I would say, right? Like Kotaro said. Who are you? Why are you watching this? The spirit woman is standing right beside me. Yeah, she just materialized there, right? Probably. She's looking at my blade, cocking her head. Why are you so weirded out by the blade? I'm bleeding to death here and I'm fighting for my life. Just get the dragon. Her position leaves me completely open to the dragon. Run. The stinger launches at us with an explosive sound. Leaves her open. Okay. This time I will definitely prove to be deadly. Okay, finally. Saved by the spirit goddess girl. I say goddess because that's what Kotaro said when he first met her. Like, in the sky, and he felt like kinda like a god power basically from her. So yeah, like god spirit girl. But something unimaginable happens. The ribbon binding the woman's hands suddenly flutters to parry the attack. What just happened? The ribbon moved even faster than the dragon. A second attack comes, but it's parried as well. Is she trying to save me? Yeah? Yeah, kinda, Kotaro, like... Yeah! Like, as I said in the previous episode, like Comment said, that's why she's been pissed about you. You kinda wanted to attack her when she saved you already before. You dumbass. The ribbon woman is standing there like nothing's happened. Having no human emotions, she possesses no fear either. I can't read what she's thinking whatsoever. The ribbon continues to fend off the sharper stinger. I watch the spectacle absent-mindedly. Like it doesn't concern me. The ribbon seems to have multiplied. I didn't even see when it happened. I thought there was only one, so I tying both of her hands together. But it's now split into over a dozen, filling the whole area with underling red. Whoa, okay. It's pretty much a wall at this point. Unlimited ribbon works. The dragon's attack can't pierce it. Wow. Yeah. Also, it's extremely loud. Is it just me that is extremely loud? Probably not. So I will cut here and I will like make it for myself, for my ears less painful. For you, probably there won't be a difference when I edit this out, but let's see what I will do with this. They look a bit creepy, but at the same time, they're really beautiful. The waving ribbons fill my vision like a red mist. You see, they're just like my aurora. Okay, so we have similar powers. Oh! Whoa! You can parry anything like that, but that's far beyond my ability. My vision darkens as my thoughts stray. I've lost too much blood. Okay, we're losing consciousness. Again! My consciousness won't hold for long. Everything ended before I could figure out anything. I didn't achieve a single one of my goals. Yeah, we haven't found Kotori or anything. How pathetic is that? I feel my body float upward before losing consciousness. Am I rising into heaven already? Chibimov? I've been wondering where the fuck this guy is. You've been like with me like in the back alley trying to find Kotori with me, and then I got teleported to the forest and you are nowhere around. So yeah, I've been wondering where the hell did you go? Okay, so we wake up feeling refreshed. So Ghost Girl saved us, then we lost consciousness. We felt like we are floating upwards before losing consciousness. And we had Chibimov. So okay, Chibimov is small, so this is not possible. But I guess like we fall on the ribbons or something, and she carried us here. And Chibimov is like her ally or something, because he's like conveniently in the same place as she. Anyway. Let me see how long did I actually record it before I cut, because I forgot to check. Okay, that was 20 minutes, so we have quite a lot of time to actually keep recording, so let's go. I wake up feeling refreshed. Hi, Chibimov. Wait, hold on a second. Chibimov changed. He evolved. He's actually Mammoth now. What? This is like the dog Mammoth. Still cute as fuck, but he's different. Didn't have this trunk before. I mean, Kotaro mentioned a few times like he have trunk or something. He mentioned that several times before. Now Chibimov is not hiding this anymore, and he have like little tasks here. Huh! So this is the evolved Chibimov, I would say. He stopped pretending to be a dog. Huh. Okay. A certain beast is staring in my face. You... If it isn't Pero... It's been a while. Wait, what Pero? What? Oh, we have new friend? Wait, we have something new here. I was trying to find who the fuck Pero is, but... Oh, classmates. There are a lot of names written down in my classmate folder. Every single one of them is my friend. Okay. What? Who's Pero? Did he mean like I think like he met, like he saw something similar to Mammoth or something in the like very prologue of the game in the forest when we were like randomly walking. Is that Pero? Is that not Chibimov? I don't believe it. This is Chibimov. Who the fuck is Pero? Have you been protecting your master? I'm confused.
Ma.
I see, that's good. The confidence in the eyes. I pat its head. Pero happy wiggles his trunk. What was I just saying? Okay, I'm confused. Someone in the comments, please help. Did Chibimov got like nicknamed Pero at some point and I just missed this somehow or I forgot? What do you mean Pero and you were like protecting your master? Did Kotaro named him Pero before? I literally don't remember that. But I guess it must be it because this is Chibimov obviously. Like, come on, like, no one else says Moth. So I guess, like, Kotaro named him Pero and he's, like, playing as his master, I guess. Because that's what they were, like, playing at before, right? I guess. Ah. Pero. Okay, Kotaro was also concerned about this. Never mind. That was the name of the Kotori's dog from ages ago. Oh, okay, he just mistook Chibimov for some old dog. Okay, never mind. Ah. Interesting. But it reacted to the name. This is interesting. I mean, it might just be happy because Kotaro is saved. Ah. This is Chibimov. Yeah, exactly. The Pygmy Mammoth. Pygmy mammoths were an unusual strain on mammoths that developed relatively small bodies to adapt to the isolated environment of a certain island. But they were extinct thousands of years ago. Wait, that doesn't make sense. They were extinct? Is Chibimov extinct? Huh? After a few moments of confusion, reality finally hits me. I jumped to my feet. I recall the green dragon killing me. Am I alive? Or is it life after death? I rise for the hem of my shirt and check my side and find treated wounds. Okay, so the ghost girl actually treated our wounds as well, it seems. It's surrounded by a few bruises, but it doesn't even look that bad. Proves it wasn't just a dream. It healed when I was asleep. Well, that's fast. No way, that's not how it works. I was impaled. Yeah. Chibimov is cute. I love Chibimov. I wonder how, like, Kotori found this guy. Like, I know. I'm kind of glad that we have, like, that kind of, like, fun pet around. I mean, this guy is just, like, extremely powerful, it seems. I mean, not like a dragon, but he can, like, beat up some bug guys in the back alleys and stuff. Like, he has skills. So he's quite strong. And he's funny and cute. So, yeah, I'm glad that we have some kind of, like, pet character, I guess. Like that. Chibimov, come to think of it, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, kind of disappeared in the back alley. Remember how I tried to catch you the other day? Yeah. Yeah. Why you look so delighted now? Chibimov looks sorry. Okay. Where were you? Ha, I see. Sorry I didn't speak Mammoth. Yeah. Okay. His rank wraps around my arm and pulls me. What's up? You want me to follow you? Okay. Sure. Well, fine. Whatever you want to show me. What is he doing here? I mean, he's been with the ghost girl, it seems, because we lose consciousness and we fall forward, so I guess she used the ribbons to transport us. I would assume that Chibimov carried us on his back because he's strong enough, probably, but I don't think he's big enough for Kotaro to feel like he's like moving like upwards, and like when like he's like losing consciousness, he will be like on the ground if like Chibimov would like you know, actually carry him on his back. I think that I don't think like Chibimov is big enough, unless I just don't remember if they said how big this guy is. But I think he's like, I don't know, because he's been mistaken by a dog, like a dog, for a dog before, so I guess like he's quite small. Actually, we can't say he's mistaken anymore, I guess, because Kotori obviously just kinda bullshitted us about him being a dog, and already knew that he's a mammoth because she had a lot of like books about history stuff and like biology, everything, you know, so she tried to figure it out what the fuck Chibimov is probably when she like found him, or he found her, like they somehow met. Maybe she got lost in the forest and that was like one friendly monster that helped her out. You know, that's what I can think of. And then they somehow just started like to be in one place. I glance around while I follow my mammoth friend. There's probably somewhere in the forest, but I've never seen most of these plants before. Also, Kotaro just instantly stopped thinking about what was annoying to me in the previous episode. Like, like for a second here when Kotaro jumped out, I thought like he's going to say, "Oh, that's the monster that Kotori is keeping." I'm so glad he didn't like say that Chibimov is monster or something, or being scared of him. I'm so glad that he didn't like actually make that point. It's been so annoying last time for me. Like, he freaked out so much about this. This must be somewhere in the forest, but I've never seen most of these plants before. Forget about the different ecosystem. I would believe it if someone told me this was another planet at this point. Yeah, this place is pretty weird. I mean, we were talking about like little ecosystems before, like when we were like going to the river with our like occult research club to search stuff. When we met the Ortros. We're talking like there's like micro ecosystems around, you know, forest, world and stuff. Like this is happening, so it's warm here. We haven't warped to the other side of the planet by chance, have we? Don't think so. This is just the perception. And also probably shifted reality or something. I'm still not sure if like we're just like transported between areas or this is actually different reality. I'm not entirely sure at this point. All of these planks look weird. Plants. Is that a fern? Why is it so big though? They must have grown like that back during the times of the dinosaurs. I mean, fern is big. Never mind. If anyone gets that, then you guess that, but I just had to. Sorry. That one looks like a palm tree. It even had some kind of fruit. Its large leaves are covering the area like a curtain. I lift one and find something that looks surprisingly like a small room. Something like a tropical picture. plant full of the water and it's growing inside. Okay, but this is the same area that we've met with the ghost girl before, right? Is she living in this tree or something? Do ghosts live in the trees? It reminds me of toilet. Oh, never mind. I don't have... yeah, okay. I don't have many good memories relating to the tropical pitcher plants though. Most of them consist of a dragon thing trying to kill me. I released the leaf. Okay, okay, I'm coming. Okay, I got with Chibi Mob who's been waiting for me a bit further away. This place is seriously weird. It almost feels like someone's home, even though it's outside. Yeah, like that reborn ghost girl that saved you. Maybe she's not actually a ghost. Maybe she can just fly in the sky like when she first time appeared because she have some powers. You know, I mean, she can do what you can, like he's like Kotaro said, this is similar to his Aurora ability, so maybe she's like way stronger than him, so maybe she found a way already to like levitate with the help of it or something. So maybe she's not a ghost, you know, maybe she's just like, just like human, I guess, or maybe she just live long, I don't know.
Wow, wow.
Okay, that's a new sound. Pow. Chibimo finally stops in the front of the large cluster of leaves, the size of the tatami mats. Okay, you want me to go there? Okay. What are you up to? Yeah. What do you found, Chibimov? I raise one of the leaves. Oh! It's Kotori. That's what you have to say? Oh. Oh. What? Yeah, that's Kotori, alright? Okay, finally found her. So she lives in the forest now. So... okay. Hey, you know, there was this weird thing where I almost forgot about you at one point, but I'm now back to normal. What is this? I thought that was pretty mystifying, but now I'm starting to wonder what's not mystifying here. I mean, I get what he means. In any case, a lot of stuff happened to me over the past few days. I'd like to talk. Did you see my text? I've been trying to get in touch with you. Kotaro, dude. I think like Kotaro does like doing his like rapid fire monologue just to avoid being hit. I think, you know. Well, at least like she have like, you know, some kind of like cloth or something to cover herself in the front. Oh, that's very calm of her. Never mind. I see. I guess you don't get any text in the forest. Well, at least I finally managed to find you. I thought hard to laugh. This calls for a celebration. This is the weirdest, like, Kotaro monologue ever, according to the situation. Like, he's just, like, talking like if he would, like, found her, like, I don't know, on the street somewhere. Something that looks like a basin made from the coconut flies my way. Yeah. Been expecting. I run. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Go home.
Also from the side, she looked bigger than front. God damn it, why they make CGs like this? Ah. Fan service. Okay. Totally seems to be annoyed, but at the same forgiving. Or she's like thinking of like what kind of punishment we should get. I'm made to see it in the traditional Japanese style. Yep, okay, we are being punished. Makes sense. Kotori is towering in front of me. Oh my god. Seems like a death stare of Kotori. She starts by intimidating me. It seems like there's no need for words anymore. I bow my head. I'm sorry for my indecent behavior.
本当だよ。舌を噛んで死のうかと思ったよ。
Oh my god. Wow, that's pretty aggressive. Your sense of virtue might be slightly exaggerated.
兄、
That's nothing.
せっかく治療してあげたのに。ひどい。小鳥さん失望した。
I went out my way to heal you. This is very interesting wording. So, okay, I think like we can safely assume that she's involved with like what, in general, like it's like all like weirdness of the forest with like this monsters and like abilities and stuff. So does she have like some kind of like healing abilities, like actually healing abilities? Like, I don't know, like she just like put hands on us and she's like killing us or something? Is that actually what's going on? And maybe she just need a medical knowledge. Basically, that's why she got the books about medicine to fix people. Like she doesn't need like anything like, you know, operate or something, but she just like use her powers to heal us, but she still need to know anatomy of people and stuff. Also, that would explain, if you think about this, maybe not explain, but that was like a recurring joke during the common road, if you think about this, that, I mean, it doesn't make sense, but you know, like she's really been like hitting us because she's been angry and we were like, oh, that feels nice. That feels like more like healing punches than like hurting ones. That's a throwback to this, basically. Huh, I think you're overacting.
誰のお尻がプリプリしてるって。
I said nothing about your over. Yeah, I didn't say anything of the sort.
まったくもう。
Her expression suddenly grows sad.
来ちゃったね。
Yeah, I did, even though we promised we won't be involved in the occult, we know. Yeah.
どこまで気づいてる？
I'm still confused as fuck. I know there's a stone city somewhere in the forest, some dragon flying around, we have Ghost Girl, you apparently having healing abilities, but Kotaro probably didn't pick it up yet. Chibimov is not a dog. And you kinda bullshitted us on this. We don't know where are your parents, we don't know what happened. Like, we know like a little tiny vague things, I guess. And still being confused as hell about everything else. Not everything, that's for sure. But I figured out you are involved in something weird.
そう。
Kotori looks away to hide the sorrow dawning in her eyes. Where are we? Yeah, that's a good first question.
小鳥さんの工房。
Workshop? Okay. What?
見えないかもだけど、そういう感じの場所。
Huh.
で、あれがパワースポット。
A power spot. Ooh, this is the Aurora thing that is like going from Kotaro. Ooh. Does Kotori know about Kotaro's Aurora from his wrist? I don't remember if she... Oh, yeah, she saw it. Right, because he saved her from the dragon before. Yeah, true. Kotori points at something that looks like a fountain. It's not spraying water though. It's more like a gel like Aurora. Oh, maybe she doesn't have a healing abilities. Maybe she's just like healing with this thing. Maybe this have healing abilities. I'm so curious now. I mean, I've been curious before, but
液体みたいなものが見えてるなら、絶対に触れたらダメだよ。
if you can see something like a liquid there, don't touch it. Okay. This is interesting also statement, but because this means that not everyone can see a liquid there. Not everyone can see it.
溶けるから。
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we are not using this for healing. Okay, never mind. Yikes. I wish you told me that before I started extending my hand towards it.
それが見えてないなら影響もあまりないんだけど、
Okay.
見えてるということは波長が合うということだから。
Same wavelength. Okay. Answers time. Okay, I have a few hundred questions I'd like to ask. I don't even know where to start.
そうだろうね。
Yeah.
小太郎くんにだけは知られたくない。
Why not? I'm so curious. Like, I need to know Kotori. The way you disappeared was just too unnatural. You didn't take into account that you were leaving a genius detective like me behind. Wow. Genius detective, I mean. Directive, okay. Oh, and she smiled. I mean, we're supposed to have a date on Monday.
デートじゃなくて取材。
I mean, I treated this as a date. Huh? Oh. No, wait, I'm pretty sure.
取材。
God damn it.
取材の約束。
Still rejected. That's right. Investigate. He's trying so hard.
うまく混ざりきってないの。
Oh.
緊急事態になる。
Emergency, okay.
こうやって引きこもらないといけない。
Why? And what are your parents? An emergency. This looks more like a self-in paradise to me though.
基地だから。ここ。
Okay. Your base. Kotori, let us
ちゃ
say.
んと話すよ。飲み物でも用意する。
Okay.
お母さん。
Oh, her parents are actually here. Okay, so her parents know everything too. Okay. Hello. Kotori's mom? Whoa, that startled me. The refined Kanbe Rikako suddenly appears.
そうなの。甘いの。2つ。
Okay. The madame disappeared without the word. Okay, that was weird as hell. She didn't greet us or anything, and Kotori kinda just... I mean, she said like in cheerful tone and stuff like mom and stuff. But she kinda ordered her what they want. Like drinks, sweet too, now. And she just said nothing and just went to do this. This is weird.
じゃあ、あっちで話そう。机とかあるから。
Okay. That was weird. There's no table. There's nothing here though. Do I sit on the ground?
今呼ぶから待ってて。
Call them now? What? Kotori snaps her fingers and the table and the pile of chairs walk over. What? They're made from different sized stumps. Moving the roots, they take the form of the furniture. She's a druid! And then they stop moving completely.
待って。
They won't bite me, will they?
平気だよ。
Unless I ask them. And the stamp walks over with a pair of marks on top of it. They contain sweet water. This is delicious. What is it?
植物から抽出した水分。甘いの。
Okay. Oh. Everything is like magic here. I feel like it would be easier to just accept everything here for what it is and ask questions at this point. Yeah, kinda. I mean, she's literally a druid. Apparently. Like, she just snap a finger and just like trees starting to move. What the fuck?
長い話だから巻きで話すね。質問タイムはその後。
Went to get the whole thing out of the way at once. Okay, so we first listen and then ask questions. Okay. Alright.
この世には魔物使いって人たちがいるの。魔物ってのは操れるモンスターみたいなもの。
There exists people called summoners. I think like we're going to have one long episode or 2 episodes actually. I'm not sure how much time I will have during the week to record and stuff, but there's like it's going to be a long episode or 2 episodes. So you are one of the so-called summoners, I would say. People called summoners. Does it mean like every other person that disappeared is a summoner? Like Akane, like Shizuru, Lucia, everyone, they are like summoners? Okay. I would assume this for now. Control the beasts that you've seen. So the dragon, dogs, and in your case, I guess chibi moth and plants.
魔物使いはずっと昔からたくさんいてね。集まって自分たちの存在を秘密にしてる。バレたら大変だから。そんな魔物使いたちの本拠地がこの風祭り市。
Okay. So they know each other, basically. So every occult member, our like occult society, they knew each other that all of them are summoners, and only Kotaro is not.
その組織はガイアとか呼ばれる。
Gaia.
宗教とか秘密結社とか隠れ蓑を利用しながら発展してきて、ついに町を丸ごと構えたってわけ。
Okay. The organization is called Gaia. You just say there because like you're just telling the story, or you are not a summoner? You are someone unrelated or like neutral party? Recover until slowly to control the entire town. Okay. That sounds like a good movie plot.
バカにしてるでしょ。
Just a little.
マグナマーテル会って有名な環境保全団体がナポリにあるんだけど、それ
I have no idea. Never heard about them.
日本支部は日本マーテル会として練馬に事務所を構えてて、林業支援の NPO 法人を運営してたりする。
Okay, so government knows? It's suddenly starting to sound realistic.
そういうのいっぱい。
Aren't they a secret evil organization?
簡単には割り切れないかも。ガイアの目的は
Save the planet.
地球を救うこと。これだけ見ると正義みたいだね。
Okay, I mean Gaia means Earth, like literally a planet, so I would assume that they're trying to save it. Yeah. It's like this like magazine that like Kotaro's been like writing for, like Terra. It's pretty much the same. Like Terra means Earth, Gaia means like planet, like Earth, like environment. So okay. So they're trying to save planet. So why is this bad for us to learn this? And what? Like from who? From pollution in general? I guess like it also makes sense why Lucia being like so freaked out about like environment, because she's like a summoner from Gaia, I guess. So they save the planet, so she's like, oh my god, yeah, we need like go full environmental, like eco-friendly stuff. Yeah, I think now I see why she's been so fixated on this. I had no idea. Gaia objective is to save planet. But from the way Kotor is talking about them, it sounds like they prioritize the planet even over the survival of humanity. Huh. Wait, haven't Akana said something like this before? Yeah. Wait, haven't she said something like this? I back then said like, yeah, we do not want violent Akane. Or something like that. Yeah, she's definitely from Gaia. Yeah, okay. She's also summoner. Like, I mean, at this point, I'm sure like every single girl from our little club is a summoner from Gaia, basically. But why they just disappeared like that? What happened? I see. In short, they are very eco-oriented. Then this whole global warming business, that's everyone's up in arms about, is something they are concerned with, I assume.
ガイアには宗教的側面もあって、判断は星自身がするって教えがあるの。
Okay. Okay. Gaia is a religion. Okay.
だからガイアが率先して人類をどうこうってのはないよ。
Okay, that's fucked up. But yeah, we remember what Akane said. So, what was the emergency? Why you all disappeared? Why you didn't want me to know this? Like what, you were like planning to assassinate me or something? Like why would you do something like this? I need more answers. I've seen that kind of stuff in games sometimes. Like, whatever humans do is always to detriment to planet. So, from its perspective, we are an evil to be vanquished. In the last boss is some supreme being created to destroy mankind.
ボスかどうかはともかく、たまに地球は人の世界に死者を送り込んでくるんだ。
Sometimes planets sends messenger to human society. Okay. A reborn ghost girl, I assume?
その死者が鍵って呼ばれて、
He. Okay.
ガイアの内情ってあまり詳しくはないけど、そんな感じ。
Okay, so you are not from Gaia, I assume then. So you are some kind of outsider. I don't know about Gaia inner workings, but I think that's about it. So she's not from the Gaia circle. I would assume like she was because of how she loves plants and everything. But apparently she's not part of it. But she just knows about this. So she probably is a summoner, as she said. Maybe she's not actually. She must like be able to do something. Like she said like she healed us. She must have some kind of powers. But she's not at the same time one of the Gaia's people. Maybe that's why she's been like around us for a longer time. Huh. Huh? I thought you were one of them, yeah.
違うよ。
Yeah, okay, I just got to the same conclusion. But you are a summoner, aren't you?
そうだよ。
Okay, so she actually is a summoner, okay. Did I miss something?
あのね、私ガイアじゃない魔物使い。
Okay, yeah.
無所属なの。
So I was right, she's a neutral party. Interesting. So what's her role in this? Is she treated as the threat to Gaia or something? Because she's not working with them? I mean, like, she's a summoner that is like independent and can potentially harm the plans that Gaia has, right? If she wants to. Oh, so that's possible too.
正確にはドルイド。
I called a fucking druid! Okay, I love this episode. Oh my god. I just called her a druid a second ago. I mean, not a second, but a few minutes ago. I just love it. Okay. I've heard of those before. They're like a type of wizard from Celtic lore, right?
勝手にそう言ってるだけだよ。ケルト社会のドルイドって 宗教的指導者のことなんだけど、知識を持っているのに、そ
Okay.
れを文字には残さなかったんだ。秘密主義だったんだね。
Oh, so it's like they imparted their teachings verbally to their closest kin or something.
口伝魔物使いにもあるの。文字でも言葉でもない。
Have a way to preserve information without words or letters. Interesting. So with a magic, I guess. Okay. So you are from like line of druids, like your family being a druids, like from like ancient times or something, and you're like next in line. Also, yeah, your mother behavior been weird. Care to explain that? Also, where's your father? Totally points to the trees.
宿り木って知ってる？
No idea. Plants that live on and take nutrition from other trees. Right? Okay.
そこに教えを封じ込めて読み取らせることができるようにするの。
Okay, so you store information in plants. Okay, that's unexpected way of conveying your like information, I guess, and knowledge. That sounds very druid-like.
私もそう思った。
I thought. Okay. Would I become a druid if I touched one?
資質がないと無理。そういう人にとってはただの草。
May I try? I want to be a druid at this point. That's convenient. Is Chibi more of a beast you made?
ペロって覚えてる？
I do remember Pero. Why you ask? He was a dog you used to have when you were little. Chibimov kind of reminds me of him sometimes.
チビモスは死んだペロなんだ。
Oh. Oh. How did that happen? You are not a necromancer. How did you... Or was it not your doing? Pero died. I mean, like, from the old age, or there was like accident, or what happened? Huh? You brought him back to life?
魔物として。
You can do this? You are not a necromancer. Can druid bring back dead bodies? Okay. That's why, I guess like calling Chibimov a dog, then that made sense for her, because that's literally her old dog in a new form. Okay, that explains quite a lot.
でもうまくできなかった。
Oh, what? I mean, it looks perfectly fine to me. It's strong and loyal and friendly. Right?
最終的にマンモスの牙を素材に加えたら安定したの。
Okay. Sure. Where on earth did you get such a thing?
お父さんのハンコ。マンモスの牙でできてた。
My dad's stamp was made from... Oh. Okay, see? I've heard how some luxury stamps are made with the elephant tusks. Well, that's pretty crazy how I didn't suspect him. He looks like a fully fledged monster no matter how you cut it.
チビモスはね、人の目に触れても怪しまれないようになってるの。
Ooh. Wait, so everyone else sees Chibimov as actual dog? Oh my god. I just realized now it makes perfect sense why she calls Chibimov a dog. Back in the time, that was before like Kotaro had like this Aurora thing and before Attack of the Dragon. Kotori didn't knew that we have like some kind of powers and we see Chibimov as like pink weird thing and we can kind of feel a trunk or something. She thought like we see him as a dog. So she's just like, oh, that's my dog. Yeah. Chibi Moth is a new dog I have. Because she thought like we see it as a dog. This makes perfect sense now. Wow. You can do that?
ドルイドの秘伝にレシピがあって、すごく難しいけど認識されにくい魔物の作り方ってのがある。
Okay.
あのパワースポットがいるけど。
Like the one that you have here. Oh, you mean the Aurora Spring? I think you should build a fence around that. This is the first time we brought the name to Kotori, actually.
地球の命のエネルギーが吹き出てるんだよ。
Gazer of planet's life energy, okay. That's how it feels, yeah. In other words, my Aurora is probably made from life energy too. I mean, you get weaker every time it gets destroyed, and when you use it, and it's literally using your blood, so yeah. Life. Life energy.
パワースポットは鍵が現れる時に通ってくる穴。
Key travels through to reach planet's surface. Okay.
私の知る限りだとそこにある一つだけ。
Oh, wait. You have ownership on the only entrance for the key to the surface to the planet? What? Well, that kind of like make you a target, I guess. Like, if there's like a messenger for the humanity that Gaia basically worship, and you are like independent party that like have claim over the only door to the surface, that kind of makes you a target or a potential threat. I mean, can't you like close it anytime you want? I don't know if you can close it, but yeah, that's kind of big.
ドルイドの力の源でもある。
Oh, never mind. You can't close it because it's your source of your powers. Okay, never mind then.
ガイアの魔物使いは自分の寿命をエネルギーにして魔物を刺激するから、そこが一番の違いだね。
Interesting. So Gaia have people that can like summon familiars, and so this is similar to like Kotaro is using like his Aurora to create a blade. Other use like their Aurora to create familiars, and when they create them, they use their life force basically. And in terms of Kotori, who is a druid, she uses the power of the planet itself to create the familiars, and it doesn't drain her own life force. I mean, planet have shit tons of energy, so it shouldn't bother anyone, I guess. But on the other hand, I can see how it could like rub Gaia in the wrong way. If you think about this, because she can use like planet, like she can like drain, like the druids can drain planet energy basically and be as much of the threat to the planet as every other human, I guess. I mean, it's kind of over exaggeration because druids obviously don't want to destroy planet or anything, but they use planet's energy. You know what I mean? So it might rub Gaia's supporters, like organization, kind of in the wrong way. Even though obviously Druid doesn't want to like destroy planet or anything, but want to save it or like keep it safe. Okay, that's my thoughts about this for now. Let me know what you think. If like it can potentially make a target for Gaia, that's what I said actually makes kind of sense. Like I said, like I don't think like druids want to destroy planet or anything, but Gaia may think otherwise. Basically, like yeah, you are not supposed to use Gaia's power for yourself or something like that, you know? Huh. Maybe they I don't know. Did like anyone in the occult research club knew that she's a druid? That's my other question as well. Because if they like on the wrong terms, then I don't think they would know each other. That they are summoners. I think they wouldn't know that. I think like Gaia members knew of each other, so I assume like Lucia and Shizuru are from like one party, so they are like from Gaia, I guess, because they obviously knew each other powers. They worked together. It's entirely possible that Kotori been like left over. Like everyone knew about each other. They were like all from Gaia, and she's the only one that's been independent. Okay. What kind of being is this key? I mean, it's a being that copyrights every single soundtrack in the game. It's pretty powerful.
地球の内側からやってくる存在で救済者になるかもしれない存在だって。
Okay. Again, a ghost girl for some reason, but she's fixated on me somehow. So probably not, but she's some kind of weird being.
私が宿り木に触れてドルイドの知識を得たとき、鍵を守れって要求された。
I thought told me to protect it with my life. Wow. Okay. Also, we should ask Kotori about the girl with ribbons, probably, right? We should ask her about this. That sounds like a pretty grand being.
その子だけど。
Oh, she's actually literally here. Ah. Okay, hello Key, I guess. Okay. So she's the one that copyright strikes my videos? God damn it. The all-powerful being. I collapse. This girl?
鍵の人です。
Great! Now, why she's fixated on me? Care to explain? You were fighting the green dragon earlier, weren't you? I'm impressed you don't get hurt.
地球が作った魔物みたいなものだから人間の魔物には負けないよ。
Oh. Oh, yeah, that... Yeah, Gaia sends a messenger. Yeah. So she is a familiar mate of by planet. Okay. Now it makes sense why Kotaro thought of her as a god, basically, and godly powers. It's like fighting a planet. Okay. Also, that means the dragon is a human creation. Dragon is someone's familiar. That someone must be powerful as fuck. That's the strongest monster that we've faced ever. Who made this thing? Is this someone that we know? Or is this someone that we doesn't know yet? This is some kind of like endgame boss. Who made this thing? Obviously not Shizuru or Lucia because they were like fighting this. I can't have been attacked by this, so it's also not hers. It must be like some kind of like Gaia's last boss. Or something.
女の子に見えて込められたエネルギーが段違いだもの。
Yeah.
そもそも鍵を見ることのできる人がめったにいないんだから。
I sure can. Ah, but maybe I couldn't get the start. Is it because of my enhanced senses? The key girl. Okay. I don't know how to, I don't know. At this point, I don't know how to call her. Key or K. Okay, I will call her Key, I guess, because she's like a key to the planet or something, right? The key girl stares at me for a while. but she soon loses interest and wanders off somewhere. And you're protecting her here, Kotori. Also, sorry if I will call her sometimes Ki and sometimes K. I think like I will use both. I just like calling her K just like make it funny to me. I don't know. Like, you know, it's like impersonifications of like a literally big company. And you are protecting her here, Kotori.
そういうこと。
Okay. I mean, on the other hand, this is like extremely interesting because if you think about this, why Kotori is protecting her on the first place? Isn't she supposed to be a messiah to like tell other people some stuff, like help planet? This is Gaia's goal, right? So who's trying to hurt her basically? It's obviously not Gaia's that trying to hurt her, right? So, are you protecting the... like, why Gaia is trying to kill her, basically? If that's the case. Why Kotori have to save her from them? It doesn't make sense, really. If they're waiting for, like, Gaia's messenger... And Gaia is a religion behind, and the cult behind, like, that is like waiting for her basically. There's like, why protect her from them? And why you protect? Okay. Okay, let me put all the pieces together. Yeah, thank you. There exists a summoner group called Gaia. They control monsters, beast familiars, or whatever you call them. Their main base is Katsumatsuri, and they're acting to preserve the environment at all costs. And apart from them, there are also druids, like you. But you're all on your own, right?
合ってる。
Druids are supposed to protect the key.
そう。魔物使いにもいろいろ派閥があるんだと。
Oh, summoners have many factions! So they are not just from Gaia, so I guess like you are protecting her from other factions outside of Gaia. Okay.
でも今はほとんどガイアに吸収されちゃってるけど。
Oh. So they all became good guys. I mean, good relatively because they still try to murder like every single human on the Earth. Apparently to save planet. That's kinda evil, but also... I mean, they're trying to do justice or something. This is kinda twisted, but we get the idea now. Summoners.
なんか質問ある？
Yeah, that's one okay.
いいよ。
How do you feel about me? Ah, damn it. Come on, Kotori, come on! Yeah, ouch.
アウチ。
Ah, she just said that.
アウチ。
He just said that. I would really like to know. Now we are open. We know everything. You don't have to like keep us separate. Come on. Come on, Kotori. We know you like us. Come on. We know. Also, who made you deal with like your oath and something in our backstory? Because you are... So, she's been a druid for the very long time. When we had the first accident, I just realized, when we had the first accident when she healed us, then she's been already a druid with like abilities to heal. Or maybe not yet, because she was like asking someone if this will help me to heal him. If it won't, I will turn my back against all of you. We need some info about this. Who was she speaking to exactly? And who was she like talking to? Because the promise that she made, the oath or something, that was like about, I will be by your side forever if like it will work, something like this. That was the phrase from the backstory. So what was it?
ライフライン、オーディエンスで。
Okay, this isn't something you can phone a friend about. I want to know your opinion.
嫌いじゃなかった。
Why in the past tense? What about the present?
ダイチング。
That's not a real word. It should be important, not important, eh? Come on. She's totally trying to play this off as a joke. I'm starting to feel depressed. Kotori? You wouldn't happen to be in love with Yoshino or something, right?
違うよ。吉野くんはただの吉野くんです。
Okay. Oh, thank God. That was a really scary question to ask.
お昼の準備しなきゃ。
You're gonna run away just like that.
忙しい、忙しい。
Uh-huh. She obviously loves us. Come on. Come on! Hey, that's unfair.
太郎くんは適当しといて。
She's totally into us, but for some reason she's like totally not accepting this and not like giving us the answer. For whatever reasons. There must be some kind of reason behind this. There's no way like she's just a shy or something. We just played opened cards. Like she told us everything. We are on the same wavelength now. We know what is happening, like relatively, I guess. We know what is happening, or like kinda. I mean, we understand that there are people around similars and stuff, but we still need like more details about like why protecting key, why she's protecting the key, from who exactly, stuff like this. But yeah. And why we are target, basically, of everything. Yeah. My spirits sink. I still haven't proceeded this whole business about summoners, keys, and druids. That sounds like some weird joke. But I've made it this far. I've learned Kotori's secret. I thought that would prove to be the last push we needed. But it seems like I gave myself too much credit. Yeah, there's something that is denying her from telling us the truth about her feelings. I don't know what. I'm very curious about her reasons for this. I just don't believe that she's not in love with us. I just refuse to believe it. Maybe it's actually the case, but like I just don't believe it. She told me to make myself at home, but what I'm supposed to do here? I have no idea, but I know I will save the episode here and we'll see what Kotaro will come up with, like what to do in this place in the next episode. So, this is probably a long episode. I don't think I will cut this. I don't see any reason to cut this, at least for now. I will see how much time I will have to record other stuff, because as you may know that we're starting new main series on the channel, which is a white album, and that will take some time too to record. So I will see if I will split this or I will just keep it as one episode. So yeah, this is it. Thank you everyone for being with me. Thank you for watching. We learned about druids, summoners, Gaia, and the ghost girl that is called Key. Apparently, she's a key to the planet, key to the plants. She's the messiah to the humanity, and she's fixated on us for some reason. As a dragon is trying to murder us for some reason. Why we are a target? Why Kotori is refusing, saying basically that she likes us? She's saying that she doesn't hate us or anything and stuff like this. Like she's like trying to tell us that she likes us, that she loves us, but she's unable to. It's like something is denying her saying this. Like it's like if she would say that she loves us and she's like want to be dating us or something, something would happen. It gives me vibes like this. And also we learned that Chibimov is a dog. I mean, it's her familiar made out of the corpse of her dog. That's kinda sick. yeah, droids can be scary. Okay, thank you for watching. Click that like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see this episode there. Thank you once again. Leave your comments down below. I see you in the next one. So from Pocket Watch, let's go.